So the guys come up with an idea for a sales video. They figured, hey, let's do a send-up on The Sopranos. And I'm thinking, well, Michaelis, he speaks the language, and Bello, he's practically a made man.
And at the end of the day, they delivered big time.
Paulie, your sense of history is as bad as your hair do.
But DeRose, I'm thinking, I really don't think he can. I
hear what you're saying, but Ufa, the truth is, it's like going to a gunfight with a baseball bat.
I did not see that coming.
While Steve was an excellent colleague at Unilever, our success as a division and my personal achievements greatly benefited from Steve's transformation of our CD function. However, Steve did have a habit of giving lengthy, sometimes verbose answers to simple questions.
I have never been to a meeting where he hasn't had a question.
So in my tribute to Steve tonight, my remarks will be in a format we wish Steve would have adopted many years ago. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yes, Steve will be missed by Unilever and his colleagues. No, we will not miss his 5-minute answers when a simple yes or no would have worked. No, you did not teach Paul Bello to stop selling ragu at 99 cents at ShopRite.
You're just about to break, and they go, any other questions? And God love him, Steve DeRose would always stand up with another comment or a question. His energy's boundless, and it became a bit of a joke that you can't go anywhere without him having something to say.
The first thing that was very noticeable was his commitment.
He works hard, and he digs in to know his business.
Worked harder than anybody else.
I can't remember a time when Steve would ever say, no, not me, or no, I don't have the time.
He works hard because I think he's so proud of what he's been able to accomplish for himself and for his family.
My dad would work before he would go to work, come home and work.
When he takes that on for himself, it makes you want to take on as much as you can because you believe in the cause.
Very hard worker, just tireless in every way.
And I'm thinking, this man never stops.
Steve, a number of years ago, had a bout with, I think it was Lyme disease. He said, I gotta lie down. And he literally laid on the floor, on the carpet in my office. And I was standing over him, having a business discussion while he was laid out flat. But that's a level of commitment. Literally, he couldn't physically stand or sit in a chair, but he wanted to continue the debate. That's Steve.
Whenever you came into a meeting room, the most prepared guy in the room was Steve.
Not many people can think very strategically and dig deep into the details, and he can do both.
He's a wealth of knowledge and experience that is really hard to come by.
And I realized I was going to have to up my game pretty quickly because he had more facts and figures than anybody I'd ever met.
The amount of Unilever knowledge he has is so amazing that you can't help but learn from him.
He led by example because he was such a tireless worker.
Steve actually gave me my first opportunity to speak publicly in front of his whole sector, which was terrifying but a really important growth experience.
Steve took the time, had the patience to onboard me, teach me the Unilever way, and really embraced me immediately as a team member and a friend.
And you just had that confidence that Steve would have your back, and that's a great experience. That's a great feeling.
So I think he's one of those teachers that encourages you to come into your own.
He definitely made us work, hard for things that we wanted.
I learned a lot about how to focus and deliver working for Steve.
I think he started making me budget in 3rd grade, and I got 25 cents for sweeping the garage.
In the short term, the return and results may not always be there, but without those visionaries like Steve, who understand you need to always keep moving forward, being able to have someone who would support you like that is critical to the long-term success.
I'm glad I had the skills that I got from him today.
Steve was a gentleman. When you were in the room, you were the focus.
The ability to concentrate on whichever we're discussing, it's amazing.
Whenever you're with Steve, the thing that always stands out is you have his full attention.
Really deeply interested in you as a person.
And he gave you his undivided attention.
Some people hear, but Steve listens.
He's respectful of people. He's got extremely high ethics.
Everything he did 110%.
Steve's approach to the business is a high level of ethics, an operational intensity that is pretty amazing.
Very enthusiastic about his work, passionate about his work.
And he couldn't explain trade marketing long enough or deeply enough.
You get a chance to him to really talk about the business, and if you talk to Steve about the business, you know Steve likes to talk about the business.
The man loves it.
He brings a real great passion to everything that he wants to get involved with. And so the time that he spends talking about his family, the time he spends talking about the Eagles, and the time that he spends talking about Unilever, you're going to get an amazing amount of passion from him. And I think that's kind of one of Steve's great hidden strengths, is that amount of passion.
As much dedication as he put into his work, he put that into his personal life as well.
I know he deeply loves his family, Ro, and his girls.
You realize that he has found a way to strike that balance because he has a loving wife and 2 wonderful daughters.
He was good at balancing it. Soccer games, every time he made it.
The pride that he would take in talking about his daughters or his wife.
It was rare that you didn't start a conversation out with Steve and not spend some time talking about your families.
Anytime that you're talking to Steve, it's how's Ro, how's Andrea, how's Lisa.
I'm not sure if the companies we work for really understand the spouse dedication to the work, because it really takes somebody like a Ro at home, keeping things going.
My mom's awesome to begin with, and I think he's lucky, and so is she.
You know, and they're avid sports fans.
Both of them are big sports fans.
As a family, they both rooted, and Ro she can root.
Eagles and Phillies.
I can't stand either one of those 2 teams, but that's the family bond. You know, they're really competitive and they have a lot of fun with it.
We love to have him back here to see a Phillies game and an Eagles game.
We were at Costco or Walmart, one of the stores, and he was buying a new flat screen plasma TV. And he usually checks consumer reports like big time before he buys anything, does a lot of research. And he just bought it on a whim. And I was like, why, what are you doing? And he was like, you know what, Lisa? And he looked me right in the eye. He goes, I'm sick of saving my money. I'm gonna spend it on anything the hell I want. And I was like, all right, I think he's ready to retire.
Steve, first off, I want to wish you all the best in the next stage of your life. I've always admired the passion of which you've approached the business, the passion which you've taken on the responsibility every year of not only the business but your family.
You always made everybody around you better. You made me better. You made me more fact-based in any of the initiatives that we had. I think you always had a strong work ethic, but even beyond that, you were always a great friend to people and a mentor.
Thank you for seeing the potential, seeing my potential 24 years ago and bringing me into Unilever. It's been a great 24 years so far, and I owe it to you. So thank you for the support, thank you for the friendship and the camaraderie.
It's been a great ride, I know from my perspective, and I hope that you take the time to look back and hopefully you come to that same conclusion. What you've offered and what you've given back to this company is outstanding. You should be proud of it.
I hope you and Ro have a fantastic retirement and you really enjoy your new home in North Carolina.
Ro, thank you for sharing him with us. He's a special guy, and I wish you both the best that life has to offer.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I thank you for giving me the opportunity of a career and of a lifetime by joining Unilever. You took a chance on me, and I hope that I made you proud.
You've taught me a lot, and I will always take that with me. I wish you and Ro the best wishes, the best in the next chapter of your life. You'll always be successful in anything that you do.
You have been such a meaningful teacher and mentor to me, and I've learned so much from you. So good luck.
Congratulations on an absolutely brilliant and inspiring career. I thank you for helping establish Unilever to be the great company it is today.
You still have a lot of energy, and I am sure that you are going to be able to concentrate that on big things. No?
When you think back, just know that you had a tremendous impact on my career professionally and personally, and I just want to thank you and wish you the best of luck as you move forward in the post-Unilever world.
Steve and Ro, all the best. You'll be missed. I hope we'll stay in touch. Good luck. Have a happy and healthy future.
My message to you, Mom and Dad, is to be as adventurous as you can, meet as many people as you can as well, and try new things. And don't ever stop drinking Lipton tea so you always get your Unilever fill.